Howdy, Howard here. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. Yeah, animals can be a comfort to just about anyone. Just about anyone. I don't have an animal because uh, I realize that they require a lot of attention and care, and they need to be supported, and you have to have money to do that. And I don't have room in this apartment anymore. Anyway, this isn't about that. This is about these two glasses that showed up on the table downstairs a few months back. The Gateway Clipper. That's out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And when I graduated high school and moved to Pittsburgh and lived on the north side in an apartment that cost $50 per month, I worked at McDonald's on Wood Street, downtown Pittsburgh. And I would walk there for my 5:30 a.m. shift and work till about 2. And then I'd walk over to the Melodious School for the Performing Arts and take classes there for voice with Mr. Ted White, and dance, tap, jazz, ballet, and some acting classes. Anyway, that resulted in some dance classes, and that resulted in my being asked to be a supernumerary with the Pittsburgh Opera on the beautiful, beautiful, worldwide known stage of Heinz Hall. And they asked me back, and I declined because I had a gig in Wheeling with the Ogilvy All-Americans, and we got to do stuff with at the Greenbrier in front of the National Press Organization. There were 10 of us, and there was always 2 who worked the sound, and we rotated, and the remaining 8 would get to do the shows. And we did 4 shows every Saturday and 4 shows every Sunday during the summers at the Good Zoo. And the Goods, that zoo was rose up out of the sickness of Philip Good, the Good Zoo. And he was about my age growing up, and he died of, I think, leukemia. Very, very sad. And the Good family were members of Temple Shalom, where I was bar mitzvahed and confirmed. And Barbara Good sang at my sister's wedding, sunrise, sunset, blossoming as we gaze. And Larry Good and Barbara, they together owned the Goods department store, which was located on Market Street in downtown Wheeling, back in the old days when it was thriving. And people talk about that quite a lot, the Goods. They were good friends. Bruce Good was in my confirmation class at Temple Shalom. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The Gateway Clipper. These glasses just showed up on the table downstairs, and it reminded me that when I worked at McDonald's in the morning shift there, walking there in the dark, seeing Three Rivers Stadium just off to the right, and over the Roberto Clemente Bridge. I think that was the bridge, the big yellow bridge in Pittsburgh, and into the shift. And I learned to work every single station there in that McDonald's. And we, at that McDonald's on Wood Street in downtown Pittsburgh on Liberty Avenue, connecting from Wood Street, we were an award-winning McDonald's. And to make this story make any sense at all, the reward we got was a tour and a night out on the Gateway Clipper. They're still going strong after 50 years, and they do tours along one of those rivers up there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah. You don't want to get lost in Pittsburgh in a vehicle, by the way. You may not find your way back. In fact, I can say with almost positivity, you won't find your way back the same way you got wherever you got lost. Because there's a ton of one-way streets in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And maybe that's a metaphor for life, a one-way street. If we do it right, then maybe, I'm hoping, I can join with others who've already passed the one-way street to join up there in the darkened sky and just twinkle a little bit of light down on someone else's face here on earth, just as a sign of hope. Look up. Trust in God. Have faith. See ya. Howard out. The Gateway Clipper, Pittsburgh.